Good day to all. Myself, Samuel Jensen, working as Assistant Professor in the Department of Automobile Engineering in Hindustan College of Engineering Technology, Coimbatore. Under the subject True and Prevalent Technology, today we are going to learn something new. Before getting to our topic today, let's hear a new quote about riding by world's leading MotoGP champion Valentino Rossi. Riding a bike is an art, something you do because feel something inside. With this energy and synergy, let's get inside today's topic, which is classification of two wheelers. So we all might think why classification of two wheelers are so important. Yeah, before getting to the exact content today, let us all understand that different kind of motorcycles are created or manufactured in order to serve to the different purpose users. So let's start with the same. And the first type of motorcycles what we have are standard motorbikes. So standard motorbikes are generally made for a general purpose and they are general purpose machines which are very easy to operate and they are cost effective and they have moderate engine capacities by the way. It is mainly focused on daily commuting kind of duties and it is also highly helpful to the new riders who are learning to ride. And these kind of vehicles will not have any special type of body fairing or kit in order to reduce drag or aerodynamics or nothing. Simply it is having a very basic setup and because of the same it is having good and ergonomic riding posture. By the way, the rider need not lean forward or need not to push his body against the front wheels in order to maintain traction. No such things are maintained in this kind of motorcycles. So these are entry-level motorcycles which are especially made for community duties and which is having a good natural and comfortable riding posture. One of the beautiful example what we have in Indian market is Honda Shine, which is very well known for its good ergonomics. Yeah, next we have the second type of motorcycle which is known as cruiser motorcycle. So the cruiser motorcycles are mainly made for covering longer distances, especially they are also known with the names of chopper or power cruiser kind of things. But these motorcycles are mainly focused on riding for longer distances, not for shorter distances. So this is to avoid fatigue of riding and these motorcycles normally has the lower seating position as well as high handles which uh, helps the rider to lean backwards in order to maintain a very comfortable cruising kind of a body posture. So with the same covering longer distances may not be a managed in these kind of motorcycles. One of such beautiful motorcycles yeah, made by Bajaj and it is known as Avenger. So this is one such example for the cruiser kind of motorcycle. Next we have the next kind of motorcycle known as sports bike category. So these motorcycles are mostly track focused machines. These motorcycles are mainly focused on acceleration, handling, grip on race pavements, and by the way, the grip levels are kept at maximum. And based on its speed and riding ability, it is mainly fabricated or manufactured with lightweight and it is having a high level of control during braking, cornering or any kind of duties done in race tracks even at very higher speeds. And these particular vehicles may or may not have a fairing kind of thing. And these particular motorcycles generally have a front focused or leaned front kind of position in order to maintain higher level of traction in the front wheels and also to maintain the aerodynamics of the rider and bike combo. And these kind of motorcycles may feel uncomfortable while riding for longer distances or for longer time period. But these motorcycles are very dynamic, capable motorcycles. One of such example we have here is the Kawasaki 650 series. So what we are seeing here is the Ninja 650 along with Z650 of Kawasaki stable. These two motorcycles are basically same in its mechanicals, but when we see its exterior aesthetics as well as exterior design and purpose. So one is semi-fat type and another one is fully fat type. So this is what I have mentioned in this slide. Next we have the next type of motorcycle known as touring motorbikes. So the touring motorcycles are mainly focused on covering longer distances. So similar to the cruiser motorcycles, these touring motorcycles are especially made for covering longer distances. And the speciality of touring motorcycles are they have very longer range. So because of the same, it is having a larger fuel tank, as well as it is having additional panniers or saddles, everything for longer distance coverage. So especially people who are interested in long distance touring and adventures, they could able to buy these kind of motorcycles. They are normally larger in size and expensive to own and maintain. So this is only focused on well experienced riders. One of such beautiful motorcyclists, Indian Roadmaster. So this is costing about 30 plus lakh rupees in Indian scenario, but it is one of the best and charming motorcycle available in touring category in Indian market. Next type of motorcycle is sport touring, which is having a blend between a sport motorcycle and touring motorcycle. So this properly maintains the gap. Because of the same, it offers the excellent maneuverability as well as agile nature of a sports motorcycle. Along with the same, it is having good mile matching capability. That is, touring can be possible with these kind of motorcycles. So these kind of motorcycles are very lesser in numbers, but they have excellent capability of a sports bike as well as long distance cruising ability. Especially its seating position is comparably composed and relaxed when we compare with sports bikes or cruisers. So this is one such beautiful example, BMW K series, especially A1600, which is the bike shown in the image. Next we have dual purpose motorcycles, or also known as off-road motorcycles. So these kind of motorcycles or motorbikes are specifically made for uh, covering the distance on the road and off the road, especially in the poor quality roads, or in order to make some adventurous trips in villages or mountain regions, or even in the deserts. These kind of motorcycles are preferred in order to have a good adventurous ride. So generally, these motorcycles will have a higher center of gravity, and they have long travel suspension in order to tackle the rough grounds. And because of the same, even dirt bikes kind of changes is utilized along with the modernized features with signals, sensors, additional lights, equipments, everything. And they are made legal, and they are made as a licensed product for end users. One of such beautiful motorcycles, yeah, Heroes Express, which is one of the most affordable off-roading, that is multi-purpose motorcycle, which is available in Indian market. Next we have scooters, which are most common, and scooters are especially made for easy commuting inside city or congested roads. So these kind of motorcycles or scooters are not having gears in most of the categories. They are gearless in nature. That means it is having the centrifugal clutch kind of system in order to have the easiness of riding. So these kind of motorcycles are mostly focused on short distances rather than long distances. So comparably, it is having smaller wheels from 10 inch to 12 inch. Even in some sports-oriented motorcycles, 14-inch wheels are also available. But anyway, it is comparably smaller in size when comparing with conventional motorcycles. And they have lesser power, and it is having comparably a moderate fuel efficiency. But in city riding, it offers excellent drivability, excellent maneuverability, agile in nature, and most importantly, these kind of scooters are having soft suspension, and because of the lower tire size, it's more suitable for comfortable commuting inside city or congested areas. One of such beautiful, or one of the leading scooter in the market is Honda Activa. Next we have the interesting kind of motorcycles known as underbones. Yeah, every one of us might have remembered the Bajaj M80, which is the one among the motorcycle which was available in one among the successful motorcycle in underbone category available in India. And even in Hero MotoCorp, when they were in association with Hero Honda, they created one such motorcycle known as Honda Street, that is Hero Honda Street. Yeah, so these underbone motorcycles are having a kind of barebone body structure along with the same, along with the same. These kind of motorcycles are good for carrying people or luggage, and they are very nimble in nature. So this is having very rigid body and minimalistic body work. By the way, maintaining it is also a very easy task. Yeah, one such example is as shown here. This is Bajaj M80. Then we have the final kind of IC engine based motorcycle, which is nothing else the moped. Moped is the combination of motorcycle along with a pedal system. So in earlier days, there were many mopeds available in Indian scenario. For example, the Luna or TVS 50, TVS XL, many vehicles were there. But today in this scenario, most of us are not preferring mopeds, and by the way, the companies are also not manufacturing mopeds. But these things are real classic examples about the evolution of motorbikes. Yeah, one such beautiful example was TVS 50. The next we have the newly uh, entering category, which is electric vehicles. Electric vehicles may be of scooter type or bike type, but generally these vehicles do not have any gearbox or conventional IC engine kind of setup. Simply an electric motor and a major battery backup in the control system. This is the most simple yet powerful and torquiest kind of drive train mechanisms available in the scenario. And here, as I've told you, the Ather 450X, which is a successful motorcycle which is going well or doing well in Indian portfolio today. So this is one among the most beautiful looking as well as most purposeful kind of electric scooter. And in the right side we have Prana, which is manufactured by Sri Varu Motors, which is a Coimbatore-based company. So this is one among the successful motorcycle, which is having the architecture of a sports motorcycle along with electric drivetrain. So with this, I would like to end up this presentation. I hope this presentation and video was really helpful to you. Thank you one and all, and let us meet you with another video. Thank you.